I started to do a bit of investigating and talking to some of the friends that I had met. And they recommended that I contact Eleanor directly, which I did. And I have to say, that was the best thing. I know I always say it to other people, but it was the best thing that I could have done for myself and for my work and for my clients. And I am so happy that we made the connection, because not only have you, Eleanor, helped me move forward in my life, but you have also helped me be happy and feel fulfilled. And we have become friends, and that is so valuable. And so I guess I think about those bleak days that I was here trying to figure out what direction I was going in. And when I spoke with you and we talked about what it would look like to work together and how this would help me, I had no idea how far it was going to take me. We dug deep, we talked, and you listened, and I found parts of me that I didn't even realize were there, and parts that had been buried. And so I'm so grateful, and I just feel I can go back there. I can take myself back to how I was feeling and what that looked like, and how much you have changed the trajectory of my life. I have been through a lot in my life. I have moved 53 times, but I found myself again. I guess I knew there was going to be accountability, and that was very important, and I like that. But what I didn't expect was the emotion that it was going to evoke in me. I really thought, okay, this is going to be a process. I'm going to learn how to use LinkedIn. It's going to be very beneficial for me from a professional standpoint. But I didn't understand initially, until we got probably a couple of months in, that what I was learning was not just about the tools, it was about myself. And our conversations were not just about, step by step processes. It was very much about personalizing the experience. And for me, that means so much, because I am very much a people person, and I am about learning people's stories and recognizing what to do to help them. And so I saw in Eleanor so much that I felt, this is what I want to be like. This is how I want to be with people. And I wasn't expecting that piece. It was so valuable. And people that know me, that have known me for a long time, they know my life experience, the things that I've gone through, and the struggles. And they see me now, whether it's online, whether it's in person, out at events, and they say to me, "You are so happy, you are glowing." And I honestly, like, it all comes back to this time with you. It really does, Eleanor. It really, you awakened something in me, and I found parts of myself that I don't know that I can even remember were ever there. So I am very happy. Life is good, and I thank you. When I meet people at different events in different cities, people will say to me, "Oh, you're the queen of moving." And I think that is not anything I ever, like, Eleanor dug that out of my stories. And now it's how people recognize me. And it's so funny, but it is a huge part of my life, obviously. But I really find, LinkedIn has brought me many different opportunities. So not only am I, I'm working in real estate, I'm helping families and people find homes and sell homes. I also am a certified stager. So that also is a piece of what's seen on LinkedIn. I also have joined a consulting company, and so we do presentations, public speaking. It's kind of personal coaching, but life coaching. And I've had the opportunity to speak, which is, to me, I love that. When I taught, I would tell Eleanor this story. I used to love sitting on the desk at the front and telling stories about the topics that I would be teaching in nursing. But I loved the interaction, and I loved being in front of people. And that's funny, but it's very empowering. And so from my work with Eleanor, I have grown my LinkedIn, I have grown my business, but I have also grown personally and professionally in what I offer and how I present myself to people. It's like having a warm best friend that comes into your life and helps to guide you and find your why and bring that out in the best way possible. Uh, and it's an incredible experience. I can't even put into words how valuable that it is. It is worth every cent. My husband himself has said that I have changed, and my outlook, the positivity, the optimism, the confidence, those are all invaluable. And I just feel like if you're worried or stressed or anything, just reach out to this lady. She will help you find your way and find your why and find who you are. And you will then be able to bring that forward into everything you do in life. If you're doubting where you are or why you're doing what you do, if you are wondering how to become more present with LinkedIn, um, with networking, I think it's a natural first step, and the conversation can be had, and then people can decide. Not everyone is a fit always, not just for Eleanor, for any of us. We're all different, but certainly I think Eleanor is very adaptable, and with anyone, I am certain that she would be the person that you need. You bring incredible beauty to many lives.